With new modern technology solutions, it's much simpler than ever before to improve the processes and experiences for both your customers and staff, quickly, with minimal cost, and utilizing the familiar tools you already know. Let's say you sell high-value products to a customer. In fact, you have a preferred supplier agreement with a customer. Let's call them Northwind Traders. Part of that agreement is that you asset tag the products and maintain an asset register for the customer. Now, a typical way of doing this for a small business would be in Excel, something like this. But your delivery guys usually manually write down the info when they deliver the products to the customer and then type it into the Excel file when they get back to the office. And each time the customer wants a copy, you have to email it to them. Sometimes this takes longer than they'd like because maybe you're not at your desk that day. Sometimes they update information and send it back to you. And it's often confusing about which is the latest version of the asset tracker. So instead of that old clunky way, imagine if you could make this a better process by using an app that's accessible in the web browser, like this one. I'm going to click on Asset Tracker, and it's available in a browser, which means it's available from anywhere. And that allows you and your staff to access the info at the same time, even to get different views of the data. Just by navigating around, I can search for information within the database here using all the familiar tools that usually come in a familiar app. And of course, being in a web browser, it's not a steep learning curve. I don't need to be an Excel guru to move around the data here and work out how to find the information I'm looking for. I can easily move around in a browser environment I'm familiar with and find the information I need very easily. Now imagine we could go a step further and dramatically increase the service to our great customer Northwind Traders by allowing them to access the web app as well. Well, here you're looking at an email I've sent to Sarah Davis from Northwind Traders, and she's actually been invited to access the Sharepoint online site where that app resides. So she's logging in with a Windows Live account, not an Office 365 account. She's not part of the same organization as me. Here she is. You can see she's logged in as Sarah Davis. Again, not even part of my company. But she can still access the app that sits inside the Sharepoint online site that belongs to my business. I can share that with her. I can give her access to this application. Sarah, as my customer, can now go into this asset list at any time she wants. She can self-serve to the information she's looking for. And that's going to dramatically increase the customer service that I'm able to give to Sarah and Northwind Traders. You'll even see here that even as an external user, Sarah is able to go in and actually edit data in this particular application. So she can make updates on the fly to the asset register. In this case, she's telling me that something is in for repair. She's made that update in real time. It's also as simple to make the day-to-day life of internal staff easier. Maybe I'm a real estate company, and one of the issues which is a pain for my sales guys and admin staff is the logging of mileage they do in their car. They manually jot it down somewhere and then at some point usually gather a week or so worth of entries and enter it all at once into an Excel spreadsheet. Then the admin staff have to sort through each salesperson's spreadsheet to work out what to reimburse them. It's a terrible process, but one we've just stuck with for years. But the point is, you don't have to stick with it, because in 2014, it's never been more affordable or quicker for your preferred technology partner to provide great solutions to the everyday problems you're having in your business. So to make their life easier, here we've replaced that process with a basic application available again in the web browser. We'll just load it up here in the browser. And there it is. Again, a familiar look and simple interface. And here the sales guys can enter information easily. There's some automation built into the tool. And admin staff get a view of all the mileage and information from all the staff in the one tool and access to reports that summarize everything for them. And again, it's all in the browser, utilizing SharePoint Online in Office 365, and with that data now residing safely in geo-redundant data centers with more security and backup features built in than any small business could usually afford. Of course, one of the real benefits of creating a manual process into an app like this is now helping people be more productive from their mobile device. So here I'm opening up the SharePoint Online site on my Windows phone, a Nokia Lumia device here, and you can see with Internet Explorer on Windows Phone it comes up really nicely on this device. I can go and access all the contents on that site, and I can actually see the Miles Log application here, which I'll just select, and that's going to load up now directly on my mobile device. So suddenly, as a sales guy for this real estate company out in the field, I can now get access directly to this application. I can enter in my mileage at the end of my meeting while I'm still sitting in the car. I can access reports. I can basically do something now on my mobile device to help me be more efficient and effective that I simply couldn't do before with the old process. And that's pretty powerful.